Good afternoon, everybody. Big Mike back here with you once again. Welcome back to Big Mike Talks. Today, I'm not going to be reviewing any wrestling shows because I really didn't watch any wrestling shows this week. But with my lack of recording, I did mean to at least cover Raw, Power, and Dynamite from the past week. I did have some troubles with my equipment, but now we're back in action, so I figured I'd do something a little bit smaller and a little unusual for this time, as I'm gonna bring out a list of the things I want to see out of pro wrestling in 2025. So sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage, and let's do this. We're going to start off with a bit of an honorable mention. More than likely, it's not going to happen. I want to see an all-pro wrestling TV channel. Like, I know it's unlikely with WWE and AEW now going to streaming. Next week, Raw is going to be on Netflix, which is insane. But like maybe some of the smaller shows, like maybe MLW, maybe TNA, NWA, Noah, All Japan, stuff like that, could come together, go on an all pro wrestling TV channel. I know they did that in the UK for a little bit, in the early 2000s, so more than likely that's not going to happen, but who knows. So go on to my actual list at number 10. NWA, MLW, and TNA go on bigger television networks. Currently, NWA is showing on Twitter. I will never call it X. MLW is exclusively on YouTube, and they don't do weekly shows anymore. And then TNA is on Access TV, which is on such a small network. Doesn't exactly get into the big houses. So I'd like to see, these three and maybe a couple others find their way to a bigger channel so more people can see. Number 9, more excursions from talent from Japan and Mexico. I've been loving all of the crossovers we got here. I just want to see a whole lot more. Like let's see Mystico in TNA, even for a brief spell. Just more fun things to come out of Japan and Mexico. Number 8. Short title reigns from John Cena, Randy Orton, and CM Punk. Now, this doesn't mean I want to see them hold titles, because in reality, neither of those three really need them. However, I am not fully opposed to them getting a run from like the Rumble to WrestleMania and put someone over. I think that could be really, really good, and it could be interesting to see them with one more last title run, especially with Cena 2025 being the last year of John Cena being a full-time wrestler, which is gonna be interesting. And God knows how long we're gonna have Punk for. So maybe a short title reign would be nice. Number 7. Vikingo, as soon as he's healthy, wins back the AAA Mega Championship. Obviously, he had to pull out relinquished the title not long ago due to a pretty serious injury. He did just come back on an indie show, or maybe it was Progress or something, where he got re-hurt. Right now, the current Mega Champion is Notable Prick Alberto Del Rio, which I don't think anyone really wants to see. So, Vikingo, once you're ready to go, 100%, get that title back. Number 6, Maple Leaf Pro News. Like, they had their initial couple of events, October 19th and 20th, and yes, the 19th is my birthday. Other than that, we haven't really gotten much more announcements of other Maple Leaf Pro events or anything like that. So hopefully we do hear from them about something going forward. Number 5, Ricky Starks gets back on TV. Now, obviously, he is not being used on AEW TV for right now. I'm not sure 100% the reason, but whether it's on AEW or if he goes to the WWE, I want to see Ricky Starks on my TV. He is charismatic. He's an awesome wrestler. I just want to see him back. Number 4, TNA's continued growth. Now, TNA has been upping their production. They are losing some people on their roster for now, but that also means they're going to be adding some people, which is interesting. And heck, they just announced a couple of pay-per-views that are going to be in some pretty significant stadiums, with Slammiversary going to be at the UBS Arena. So to see this growth is awesome. I love it. And yeah, hopefully get more eyes on and grow the fan base, which is always cool. Proud of TNA. They're clawing their way back. Number 3. More focus on the tag and women's divisions. Now, this is mostly targeted at WWE and AEW. Because right now, it has been a while since either tag team titles have been defended. The women's division is only really focused on a select few. You got time. Let's develop some other women. And of course, you got the overstuffing of the WWE women's division with their titles, with them introducing the new mid-card belts. Which I do hope for some success for them. Let's get some interesting stories online here. Number 2, AEW's increased viewership and attendance. So, I don't normally talk about this because I don't let it affect my enjoyment of the show, but it is becoming very, very clear that AEW isn't as hot as it once was. It's viewership numbers are going down. Not a lot of people are going to shows. Although they just had a pretty interesting set of tapings at the Hammerstein Ballroom, which is a very famous venue. So I'd like to see more people at least give AEW a shot. Because unlike what you see on wrestling Twitter or Blue Sky or whatever, AEW isn't really that bad. Now, is it perfect? Absolutely not. But I'd like to see them figure out the formula to get more eyes on. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And then number 1 kind of ties back to number 9, but I'm going to say this anyway. More interpromotional crossovers. We're obviously getting someone from Noah coming over to NXT, although that may have happened already. Then you got Shinsuke Nakamura and Omos going to Noah, which that's freaking funny. You got every crossover in TNA. You got TNA guys showing up in NXT. I'd like to see more. And obviously you got AEW, New Japan, CMLL, Forbidden Door, which is always awesome. Obviously the ultimate is WWE and AEW crossovers. I doubt we're going to be seeing that at any point, but yeah, I'd like to see more crossovers. I'd like to see more, not invasion storylines, obviously not, but to see more crossovers, I think it would be the ultimate. Alright, that'll do it for me for this very, very special makeup video. Let's call it what it is. Hopefully you all had a very nice, relaxing holiday. Tomorrow's we're one more day from a new year. It's almost 2025, which is absolutely insane. Hopefully your 2025 is fruitful and full of joy. And I'm going to try to be that way myself. So, Friday, probably going to end up covering Raw, Power, and AEW Dynamite for this week. Then we got Raw on Netflix coming next Monday, which is lunacy. Gonna be a very, very interesting 2025. I hope you're all geared up for it. Till next time, happy wrestling, everybody. Peace.